What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Sunday coffee talk with SoFlo Cards and Collectibles. Thanks for coming out and joining us again every Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. You can join me. My name is RJ, and with me is
Danny.
as always.
Mm-hmm.
And we are SoFlo Cards and Collectibles. We sell sports cards, Pokemon and Magic the Gathering cards, some MetaZoo. I just posted some MetaZoo on eBay. So down below in our description is a link to our link tree, and you can visit our stores there and follow us on our social medias. Danny, tell them about the like buttons and stuff.
Listen, I don't know if you know about this, but there's this like button that looks like a thumbs up. If you click that, you like the video, it helps us out and gets more people to see it. We appreciate it. Also, if you haven't yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out our Instagram. We got daily posts on cards in our collections and shows that we will be attending and all the good stuff that we got. RJ mentioned the eBay store, but we also have a page on ComC. What's ComC, you ask? Check out mycards.com. This is they don't pay us for this either. We just like them a lot. We can't say it enough. We got the best prices. Like, seriously, dude, I'm gonna let you in a little secret. Like, you'll get cards for like a fraction of the price of eBay prices, man. Seriously.
And what's really good about this service is that you can buy as many cards as you want, have them stored there, and then once a year have them shipped back to you for $4.99. Usually when you're on eBay, each card is $4.99 for shipping.
Get yourself a nice bulk order, or if you want, dude, they'll hold on to them for you. They'll just put them in their warehouse and a box with your name on it, and then you can trade on the website with other people's stuff and all that. And then if you ever want them sent to you, you just order it, and it's $4.99.
It's been awesome. And I actually have tried out a few shipping things. I've tried it with top loaders, without top loaders. I've tried the 2-week shipping. I tried the 90-day shipping, and it's been awesome. The 90-day shipping, it got here in like 30 days. Yeah. So it doesn't even take that long at all. It's $4.99, and I had like a dozen cards shipped to me.
Right. So keep up the good work, ComC. We like you guys a lot, and that's what we do. If we like stuff, we're going to kind of push it. So we're going to promote it a little bit.
And hopefully they give us a sponsorship.
Yeah. Hey, ComC.
Guys, we've got a show today. There's some stuff that happened in the hobby this week that was pretty crazy. And it's also NFL Week 1 preview in an hour. Kickoff starts. How exciting is that? Woo. So exciting. We wait all year for this moment.
That's right. Well,
from like February 5th to today.
Right. Exactly.
How long is that? Like 7 months? 8 months?
It's almost a year.
It's too much without professional football.
It's okay. We still have hockey to look forward to too.
And hockey's coming. Baseball has been really good this season. The Marlins have played exciting ball. So it's been fun to watch. Just,
yeah, they're kind of like back and forth. Like they'll win a banger and then they'll lose really bad, and then they'll win a banger and then they lose really bad.
We'll win like 7 in a row, and then we'll lose one really bad, 10-0, and come back.
We'll get stomped. But then we come back strong. It's interesting, man. It's like a roller coaster.
It's been a great season for being a Marlins fan because it has been exciting. Usually the last few years, it's just been bad. So it's good to have them, even though they're in the wild. Being in the wild card race is exciting this time of year. So I'm glad that I wish we weren't in the wild card race and we were in the playoff position guaranteed. But hey, just happy to be in the race.
We're just happy to be here.
We're just happy to be here, guys.
Yeah, man.
We're no longer the worst team. That's the Nationals, so that's pretty good.
That's all we really wanted. We just didn't want to be the worst.
And it's so funny, dude. The other day we were talking, I was saying how Philly's the best team in the division right now. But what I meant was the best team under the Atlanta Braves. The Atlanta Braves are so far ahead of everybody else that it's like you can't even.
It's not
like,
fun.
what are you even talking about? You know?
We don't include them. They're out of the club.
Yeah. So what Danny was saying, let's get started. Let's get
Yeah,
started. We can
let's.
romanticize the fish today.
What
Guys,
do we
this
got?
is our Instagram page. Like Danny said, down in the description below is our link tree. Go there, follow us on our Instagram. We're doing a giveaway, 2,000 followers. Like you said, we post all the time. Now, Instagram, Danny, is probably the biggest place that the sports card hobby exists on actively. Besides some forums like Cardboard Connection, I think there's some on Reddit, and I believe there's some big groups on Facebook, but Facebook groups are more for selling and trading than it is like hobby news.
Yeah.
It's mostly Instagram and YouTube. So for those who don't know, if you're in the hobby or just getting started, there was an Instagram account called cardporn.
That's the account
Don't
name.
hurt me, YouTube.
All right.
Don't hurt me. That was the name.
Right.
Cardporn. Okay.
Yeah. And that
Don't
was
shoot me.
That was a
Don't shoot me, YouTube.
Don't demonetize us, even because we don't make any money off these videos anyway.
I know, it's like don't
bother.
shut us down even further for saying a dude's name.
Right. An Instagram account name. Okay. Take it up with Meta if you have an issue with it.
So they used to call themselves the Hobby Watchdog. And they used to go and comment on things from people like Jeff Wilson at Sports Card Investor, or Ken Golden with Golden Auctions. And then about 2 years ago, things changed.
Yeah.
The account no longer started to be a watchdog and didn't call people out on their BS, and it would totally ignore big stories like dealing with whatnot scams and shill bidding on certain auction platforms.
Yeah.
He would ignore that. Then at this point, he stopped communicating with me. For a while, and when I was first starting, I got in and I got kind of friendly with him, and we would message back and forth and talk. And then around that time, 2 years, it stopped.
Right.
Which was weird.
What changed around that time?
The hobby suspected the account had been sold to somebody involved with Ken Golden and Jeff Wilson because he stopped calling them out on things like that.
Suddenly, the account looked very different in its postings and what it was doing, like somebody else was running the account.
Then, about 1.5 years ago, they did this joint flawless box break chase with Drake.
The Drake?
So Cardporn and Golden Auctions got together and did they had a bunch of I think it was flawless. They were looking for flawless logo man LeBrons.
Okay.
1 of 1. So they bought a bunch of those and they did this whole video, and Cardporn was involved.
Right.
Now, this was all done on a phone through Instagram. Okay. No cameras were allowed.
Only voices.
And that was Cardporn's request.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this: did Cardporn ever have face reveals or anything on their account previously?
Never.
Before the supposed sell?
Never.
No. Okay. So kind of yeah.
So it's a little suspicious that you're with Drake and Ken Golden, and you don't want cameras. You want it all just from a few phones.
Right.
So the other thing is that they so it kept going, and then people started to call out Cardporn, and guys, this is all documented in AIH Sports.
Right.
Covered this heavily. and I think Dan the Cardman covered it a bit, but go watch AIH Sports. Raul does a great job on this. Very interesting stuff. Then there was a card that came out that was called Cards with Kids.
Cards with Kids.
And it was all about, it was a reposting Instagram page
Okay.
that was all about children being involved in the hobby. So it was all pictures of kids breaking, videos of kids breaking, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
But on that page, it said managed by @cardporn. So on this kids channel,
yeah,
you have the word porn.
right. Exactly. That's doesn't
You don't
mesh
have
well.
to. You don't have to tell everyone that you're managing that page,
unless you want to. Right. You're fishing for clout. Right.
right? And it's just weird to have that name on a kid's page. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It's a little
bad
weird.
idea. Bad PR decision.
So this page was all repost, and it had a lot of likes and followers. So he was making something off of Instagram. Has some kind of monetary compensation thing with it, with likes and views.
Yeah, for like verified or celebrity accounts or whatever.
Yeah, if you average a certain number of views per post and a certain number of likes, you become eligible for some kind of revenue tier or some shit
right.
like that. I don't know.
We're not there.
We're not
so.
there. Yeah, we're not there.
We'll tell you all about it when we get there.
Yeah, we'll tell you all about it. We don't have that. We've got a lot of followers.
We got followers, man. We're just not getting paid yet. That's
yeah,
all.
we haven't bought any of them or anything, but for sports cards and that's a high count, 1,400.
Not bad. And what happens at 2,000? Really quick, since we're talking about it. Doing a giveaway at 2,000, just so you guys.
Yeah, we're doing a giveaway at 2,000 followers, guys. Give us a follow. So recently, what happened is there was this auction that occurred on Golden Auctions.
Okay.
Where a Michael Jordan jersey
Michael jersey
that was autographed was sold.
Okay. Right. We talked about
or
this
was
a little bit.
was being up for auction. It didn't sell yet.
Right.
And they had photo match to game worn jersey. So the jersey was photo matched to be game worn by Michael Jordan, and it was signed.
I see. Okay.
None of that's true.
Gasp.
Yeah. Fake.
Really shock.
And everyone found out, and luckily the hobby got to it in time, and Golden Auctions was, Ken Golden's cringe, but Golden Auctions is a stand-up company as far as I can tell. Having dealt with them recently and all that, but yeah, so they took it down. Investigations start happening. Now the hobby is turned on the internet, and they're on, and everyone's trying to figure out whose fake jersey is this.
Okay, right, it's a counterfeit, yeah.
Well, you can look up the guy's name. I'm not gonna say it. the cardporn guy's name, because stuff's still ongoing.
Right, yeah. But it's the guy who owns the.
It was the guy account. Who owns the account Cardporn, and as soon as that broke, you can no longer find the account Cardporn on Instagram.
Oh, not the original, at least.
It's gone.
Uh-huh. Wow.
See you later.
Yep. So, what, did he delete the account?
He deleted the account.
Oh, gee. Why would he do something like that?
It turns out, after investigating this guy, They found other things that he was involved with.
Are they sports card related things?
They are not sports cards, but some of it is, but mostly collectibles.
Okay, collectible related stuff. Maybe some of those fake PSA 10s that were getting slabbed.
Right. So, Retro Booming, who's cool. I talked to him too. He essentially what happened was they had set up a foundation for a photographer who took photos of Jordan.
Oh.
And they had a golden auction was caught in between. So this guy started he made a fake foundation based on a guy who's been dead, who was a photographer. And that's how they got the photo match jersey story to go.
Wait. So they started a foundation for a dead guy. That was the photographer. So who was taking the photos?
Well, he had taken photos of Jordan in the 90s.
Right, he used to. Yeah.
Then he died.
Uh-huh.
Then they started a foundation in his name.
Okay.
Saying that this foundation had existed for a long time and it has photo match Jordan jerseys and memorabilia and stuff.
I see. Okay. They're saying, yeah, we've been around forever and we have a bunch of stuff from that photographer. And we've always been here.
Right.
Okay.
So, still up, tweets place card porn at McGray. That was the that was just a store, I believe. McGray is the auction house, so it wasn't Golden, it was McGray. Sorry.
Oh, okay,
Another huge auction house.
Sure.
And but Golden was involved with the Flawless boxes. But that was 2 years ago already. But so they're able to pin it. See, that's the jersey.
Okay.
The handle for card porn who had posted with the jersey at McGray on Twitter is now down.
Uh-huh.
And the Tony Rand's Foundation website has gone poof.
Cat's out of the bag.
Tony Rand's Foundation was the foundation for the photographer for Michael Jordan stuff.
Dude. So, yeah, cat's out of the bag, and they were just like, shut it down, shut it all down.
This hobby's crazy.
There's a guy yanking cords out of a server.
Yeah. Dude, what other hobby in the same year as like a tactical break-in to the offices of Panini?
Yeah.
And now there's like the largest social media account in the entire hobby.
Oh, they're calling it Cardporn Gate. That's funny. Wow. Yeah. Jeez, there is no lack of people waiting to take advantage of anybody at any point.
So this is what's crazy. The reporter, Darren Rovell, says, I never would have found the fake foundation behind the dead photographer if they didn't poke the bear. Yesterday, the foundation sent me this ridiculous email that had to come from a collector, not some foundation director or archivist. So they had a guy.
Mm-hmm.
It was probably the guy who runs card porn, sent him a letter, an email that was like, hey, back off. And now he's like, no, now I'm not going to back off, and I'm going to look in even further and find out that this is all fake.
Yeah, so what? He was kind of asking questions, and they were like, hey, we're going to sue you if you do this and that, probably. It's always a legal threat. Oh, we're going to sue you for defamation.
Yeah.
I want to read the emails.
So he says, now that I have, well, here's a portion of it. It says, now that I have clarified the position for you, the bottom right paragraph.
Yeah.
Now that I've clarified the position for you in no uncertain terms, I kindly request on behalf of the Foundation that you delete your previous article and publish a retraction which clears up any speculation and sets the record straight. Alternatively, you could delete the old article and write a new one with a more positive spin on the space and the people companies stopping the bad actors. I trust that you will use your discretion when referring to the Foundation, as we do not, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, right above that, it's like, oh, this has created a whole lot of unnecessary uncertainty and speculation.
But dude, it's so funny. Alternatively, you could delete the old art, write a new one with a more positive spin on the space and the people / companies stopping the bad actors. Oh, you mean like a hobby watchdog? Oh, you mean like the card porn account?
Right. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
So here it is.
Oh, cool.
Dear Mr. My name is Brittany and I work with the Tony Rand's Foundation, blah, blah, blah.
There is no Brittany.
Mr. Rand's kept meticulously detailed records of the images he captured over his photography career. Easily most organized. Catalog raison.
Blah, blah, blah. Our Rain's photos labeled with the correct date is insulting. Rather flippant comment.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Wow. That's funny.
So, at the National, a week before the man believed to be known as card porn gave the photos to McGray, he tried to pass them off as authentic to PSA to be immediately slapped. PSA declined.
The photos or the actual jersey?
The photos of Jordan wearing the jersey.
Oh, I see. So I didn't even know you could do that.
Right. So, okay. So photography collecting, there are like 3 levels of photographs.
Okay.
Right? This is my understanding. There's level 1, which is this is a photo that was taken directly from the negative in a dark room. Like this is the image.
Okay. The original.
Right.
Okay.
Then there's 2, which is the guy who made the image took the negative and then printed a bunch of them.
All right. So it's an original copy is what they might call that.
Right. It's like original production or something.
Okay.
Then there's 3, which is just a copy of a photograph.
Okay. Gotcha.
So what they'll do is PSA will say, yes, this is an authentic level 1 or whatever.
Yeah.
Picture, like, you know? And so he tried to do that, and PSA said no.
Yep, they were like, no, this ain't real. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
we're not going to do it. Yeah. Like, we cannot, like, that's crazy. If at the National, they're not even, they take one look at it, and they're like, we're not going to do that.
That's not a good sign.
Oops. I can't take that name off.
All right. Sorry. Well, we can't live blur, so whatever. We're just not going to say it.
Guys. His name's Juan Garcia.
Oh, we said it. It's out there, dude. Whatever.
The man
it's not
behind
like
the cardboard handle who called himself your friendly hobby watchdog has deleted his Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram handles after it has become clear that he was pulling the strings behind the photo match Jordan jersey gone wrong. So there it is, guys. Juan Garcia.
It was him the whole time.
Wow. All right, let's look at some
comments. The gall.
Cousin Nettie's sports card says nothing screams guilty like deleting accounts, kind of like Hillary. Someone wrote, "What the TF is going on? I genuinely miss something." All right. Blown away. I can't believe the card police is the bad guy. It's like an arch villain move in a DC comic film.
Oh, read that one. Cardboard shared one of my customs.
Cardboard shared one of my cousins. So guys in the hobby, if you're unfamiliar, they'll make custom cards. Cardporn shared one of my customs last year and then ghosted me. Still not sure why exactly. I quickly found out that a certain someone whispered BS in his ear. That certain someone is now on my radar. They even used the exact same audio to try to prove some point. Now I am currently sitting on a beach laughing to myself. Glad he got caught. Yeah, so this is crazy, man.
Wow.
Like, what do you think of that?
It just goes to show you, man. It's like even somebody who seems like one of the good guys, you know what I mean? Or maybe originally was a good guy, can be easily swayed by the temptation of money and power, right?
Yep. And when you have followers like that, you think you have a lot of power, and
Yeah.
no one's looking, and because everyone's looking at you, no one's looking at you, and you can do what
Exactly.
you want.
It right in plain sight, and then you get like, you know, these people, hey, we're gonna start this foundation, you're gonna make so much money, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody will know.
Now,
It's all fake and it doesn't matter.
yeah. So I think this is a positive because it goes to show that the hobby actually cares about integrity.
Right. Exactly. That's, well, I mean, at the bottom line always will, right? You have the actual fans, people who participate in the hobby, who are always going to negatively react to people trying to take advantage and manipulate the collectible industry or the community, whatever you want to call it. So that's the thing, is the point is, if you see something, say something, right?
And you have to, guys. And like I said, there's some guys out there. If you don't follow AIH Sports, you should. You should follow Dan the Card Man. Pancake Analytics is a good one. Retro Boomin is good, but he's just a good channel to follow for the news and stuff and what's happening in the hobby. But you follow these guys and you'll start to see that guys like who are trying to sell you on something, like Jeff Wilson at Sports Card Investor,
Right.
or the Great Curator, where they're telling you, oh, get into this product, get into Lorcana, it's gonna be bigger than Pokemon. Come on, dude.
Right.
They're trying to sell you something.
Right. Exactly. Don't be fooled.
Don't be fooled, guys.
You know,
collect what you like. That's number one.
Right. A key rule of thumb that I kind of operate by is, if it seems too good to be true, it is. You know what I mean? You're never going to stumble on these ridiculous deals where you're like, hey, oh, I found this guy just happens to have this incredibly rare thing and he's going to give it to me for like a fraction of the value. Don't be foolish. Don't be foolish.
Yeah. Don't be foolish. So that's the thing that happened this week in the hobby, guys. Exciting stuff. If anything further happens, we'll obviously keep you posted next week.
Yeah, man.
We do have today is NFL Week 1.
Oh yeah. So
now,
what do we got?
If you're a sports card fan and you collect NFL cards, I do not recommend purchasing cards within the next 3 weeks. Okay?
Hold off.
Prices are going to be out of control. This is the time where you kind of hold off. Week 6, week 7 is where I start to look forward to who's going to be getting into the playoffs. But even then, it's still risky.
Yeah.
Because there are plenty of teams who have literally won 7 games in a row and then lose the rest.
Right.
So
it's a good market to sell in.
Yes.
Sell, don't buy. This is a selling market right now.
So I'll give you an example. Like, a few years ago, I got into Trey Lance before the season during the summer. Then I got rid of all of it right before the season, like right when the season started, for high prices. And now I only have one Trey Lance card, and now it's like worthless.
Yeah, it just plummeted in value.
Yeah, because he's a backup quarterback, and he got traded to Dallas now, and
that's how it goes.
So
that's how the market moves, man.
Yeah. There is one guy to look out for, Anthony Richardson. He's supposed to have a really big year. He'll probably
Mm-hmm.
win Rookie of the Year.
Wait,
Um,
was that Chris Angel in that picture?
yeah, it's him with Chris Angel for some reason.
I didn't know Chris Angel was still doing stuff.
Can't believe you doubted me. Oh yeah, dude, Chris Angel has a huge show in Vegas.
Oh, in Vegas. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I did hear about that.
yeah. Um,
Chris Angel. That's funny, man.
and the other guy that I would look out for is this guy Jordan Love, guys. So Jordan Love is been behind Aaron Rodgers for a few years now. Um, he is who the Green Bay Packers are going with as starting quarterback. Out of all of the rookies, quote unquote, it's not really his rookie season, but it is. Um, he's the guy that I'm most interested in watching, but I really haven't invested in him at all.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't gone too hard in the paint with football this offseason, man.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a very topsy turvy season, and it was harder to choose who's going to have a good season this year than it has been previously. So,
Mm-hmm.
as a football fan, I'm excited. But as a sports card guy, I'm out of it a little bit.
What
I'm not sure.
are you saying? Everything? It's all on potential right now. Everything is
Of course.
potential.
Of course.
Yeah.
But I don't really see it.
Yeah.
And I don't see a lot of the guys who had great seasons last year doing it again this year.
Mm.
We'll see, but I'm not sure. You know, there's a few guys that we were waiting on. We were waiting on Tua. We got to see if Tua can
Yeah.
do it. This is his last season to prove himself. There's Trevor Lawrence, same kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Can Trevor Lawrence do it with the Jacksonville Jaguars? You know, I'm not sure.
Right. I'm just gonna have to wait.
Yeah, man. But yeah, guys. So that was a quick show. Really, nothing else happened this week except for the whole cardboard thing.
Yeah, pretty slow week. Other than that, I mean, one huge story, kind of a big deal when stuff like that happens. And but here, he deleted the accounts and everything, but where's the accountability? It's like, what happens? Isn't that fraud?
Yeah,
You
well,
know?
that's the thing too. Is it's been fraud and it's ongoing. The investigation.
It is, right? Is it the FBI?
We don't know. I don't know yet.
Well, we'll see, man. That's kind of a big deal. So
yeah, who else did he scam? You know?
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Yep, wait and see. Well, guys, always a pleasure. Thanks for joining us on Sunday Coffee Talk, 12 p.m. Eastern Time on Sundays here live on YouTube. Down below, give us a like, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. You'll be notified every time we go live and we post something. And in our description is our link tree. Click there. Follow us on Instagram. We're doing a 2,000 follower giveaway. And our eBay and ComC stores are on there. And we post all the time. We have the lowest prices. Yeah.
All right.
Danny.
That pretty much covers everything. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We will see you next week, Sunday at noon.
Guys, don't forget, next Sunday, 12 p.m. noon.